Hello guys, welcome back to this iqoption automation series V1. Sorry for the delay. I have been busy developing this app. This is iqoption auto trading app built using Kinter, and of course my own version of complex iqoption automation bot plus others. Others include risk management, strategy management, market analysis, signal generation, and more. I will be definitely covering this thing later on in the series as we progress. But for now, let's focus on today's video. So in this video, I'm going to show how to switch from one account to another account. Okay. So whatever trading account you have, real account, demo account, or tournament account, each of these trading account has its own unique ID. Okay, so when you are switching from one account to another account, behind the scene what happens is it's setting this particular trading account's ID as active account ID, and when we are making the request along with trade request payload, it sends our active accounts ID, and using this ID iqoption knows from which trading account we are making the request. Now let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is my private version of iqoption bot that I'm building. It's still in progress. Okay, so this class, okay, is responsible for placing binary option trade, and you can see the data or payload. In payload you can see bet amount, assist, expiry, and direction up and down, and along with that user balance ID. Okay, so this is how user balance ID or user or particular trading account ID is sent, and using this account ID, valid account ID, iqoption identifies the type of account we are making request from and processes the things accordingly. Okay, now how can we do this? How can we stage particular trading account to make trading request? Okay, so now let's get the coding done so you will have better understanding. All right, just a quick note, this is the code so far. Okay, login, log out, WebSocket. Okay, send WebSocket request, fetch account balance. We have two versions, first version and second version. Second version is able to get tournament accounts as well, right? And then get tournament accounts. Okay, on message, this is for WebSocket message, on error, on open, and on close, this is also for WebSocket handling. Okay, so now uh okay, let me run this script and let me show you one thing what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is the profile data, right? Profile data contains on our all our information, including our account details as well. So in balances section you can see it's a list. Okay, and inside list it contains dictionary, and each dictionary contains our particular trading account details. Okay, so type 1 means real account, and you can see ID, this ID ending with 93, and then type 4 means demo account, and the ID ending with 94, right? So this is what I have been talking about. This is the ID. Okay, this is something that iqoption uses to identify our particular trading account, right? So it might sound confusing, but there is no such thing as switching from one account to another account, but rather staging particular trading account for trading, right? Okay, so this is what I have been talking about. Now we need to write code so that we can stage particular trading account. So how can we do this? Okay, so on message, what is on message? Okay, so one more thing I would like to mention is that when you log in, no trading account is selected. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to select a account type by yourself. Okay, so how can we do that? So how can we do that is when we receive message that's profile. Okay, it since it contains account details, so what I have done is, if account type is 4, if it's demo account, set it as active trading account. Okay, and I think this is quite safe to do, setting demo account at first and switching to other account later on, as we require, right? So this is what I have done. Okay, so when we receive profile message, when we get authenticated, we receive profile message, and on profile message, so I have set demo account as active trading account. All right, so now what's the next thing that we can do? So the next thing, what can be done? I don't know, these things making difficult for me. Okay, this web version is really slow. So many tabs open, it's making my computer slow. So I'll close some of the tabs. Okay, just move it from one place to another place, so it will be better for me to manage. Okay, so now what can be done? How can we start, right? A bit confused. I don't know how should I get this going, since we are already selecting demo account as active account. So what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to write script to get balance of particular trading account. Okay, so I'll write a function def get account balance self plus. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, or I will rather say get active account balance. Okay, so remember, we have two versions for getting balance, right? Getting balances, first version gets only the demo and real account details, and this version 2v2 gets all the available trading accounts, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this first to get the latest accounts data. Okay, because if you have if you have a active trade, and if you are using the last profile message data, it's not reliable, right? So just to make sure that we get the latest data, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call self dot fetch account balance v2. It does not require any arguments, right? So let's just make sure how it works. Okay, so it's returning the balance data. Perfect, it's returning the balance data. I will store as balances. Okay, okay, I will store this as balance, or rather accounts, because since it's accounts, right? For clarity, let's, I'll store this as accounts. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll loop through all the accounts. Okay, so since this account is a list, we can loop through. So what I'm going to say is for accounts, let's print for now to see what we are getting. Okay, so we're printing the each account. After logging in, what I'm going to do is API dot, let's call this new function. Okay, it doesn't need any arguments, and also do type hinting. It will return none for now. Okay, let's run the script. We must get our accounts data. Okay, in my case I have, how many accounts I have 2 accounts, demo and real, so it must get 2 accounts only. Is this the one? Yes, this is the one, right? So first dictionary, second dictionary, right? First dictionary type 1, second type 4 demo account. Okay, so I'm getting what I'm trying to get. So next what I'm going to do is since we are storing active account by default set to demo account, so what I want to say is get active accounts balance. So how that thing can be done? I'll run the script one more time. My bad. My bad. Okay, so how can we access the ID? Using this ID and the account balance using amount key. Okay, so amount key and ID, this is what I need to remember strictly, right? So what I'm going to do is if account ID equal self dot active account active balance ID, if is the same, give me that account's balance. From that account I'll access amount variable which contains the balance, and then and then you can break. Okay, no need to keep looping. Now this will return something, right? So I'll remove this type hinting for now. Okay, now let's print to see what we get. We must get demo account balance because by default demo is set to default, right? Default account, default active account. Okay, and it has balance 20,082. Let's run the script. Perfect. So balance, it is giving us demo account balance, and that's 20,082. Now how can we switch to real account, right? How can we switch to real account and get real account balance? How can we do that? So for that what I'm going to do is okay, so for that let's write another function to do that, to change, to switch account. Okay, what's wrong? Okay, so I'm facing some issue. Oh, what's wrong with my PC? Oh, def, let's name it switch account. Switch account. Okay, switch account. Fine, that's this name is fine. Not a big issue, right? So, and then we also need balance mode, account mode, right? Which account type we want to switch to. Okay. And this account type needs to be string. Okay. So let's add validation here. If account type dot lower not in, if account type is not demo or real account, I want to exit, I will simply print message invalid account type and just return nothing. Okay. Okay, so if it's not demo account or real account, just skip it or do nothing, just return. Okay, for now I'm not including demo because currently I don't have demo account available, right? So that's why I'm not doing that, but later on definitely I will be definitely doing this, so not to worry. And if account type is one of real or demo account, then move on to next line. Okay, so now what can we do? First thing that I can do is do this, get the account balances or get all the viable accounts, right? And then I'm gonna do say real account ID. For now I'm going to set it to none, right? Because we don't know that yet. None. And also demo account ID gonna be none. Okay. Next, let's print. Okay, let's print. No, we cannot print it, right? Real account, demo account, both none. Actually, I was trying to print demo account and real account ID, but we're not ready for that yet. So for that, what can we do is for count in accounts. Okay, account contains list of accounts and account is a particular item from that list, right? So if remember account, if account type equals to 1, that means it's real account, right? So if that's the case, set real account ID to be this account's ID, and the same thing goes for demo. Okay, it's a bit different. Set it to demo account. Okay, so if account type is 1, set this as real account ID, and if account type is not 2, actually 4, 2 for tournament, so 4 for demo. So if account type is demo, set this account types as demo. Now we can print. Okay, now I can print this real account and demo account IDs just to make sure I'm getting what I'm looking for. Okay, good to go. Now instead of this this get account balance, I'm going to do this. It does not return anything, so no need to print, right? Let's run the script. I'm expecting demo account and real account ID. So iqoption dot switch missing one require positional argument account type. Oh, okay. We need to pass which account type we want to switch, right? Let's set this to real, since we already have okay, demo fine. No, real. Sorry. I'll run the script again. This time I must get what I'm looking for, demo and real account ID. Okay, so rightfully so, this is real account ID ending with 93, and this is demo account ID ending with 94. So far so good, getting what trying to get, right? So next thing is, what can be done is, now if account type dot lower, this lower converts uh, letters to lower letter. Okay, if account type dot lower equals to real, now we're gonna have to make another function that actually switches the account, right? So let's define a function. We haven't defined it, but I'm going to call this way. Let's say this time I'm going to name it stays active account. Okay, this is gonna be function. Okay, and for this function we are going to pass, if it's real account, pass real account ID. If it's a demo account, pass demo account ID. So far so good. So this is likely to return nothing. Okay, this is likely to return nothing. So now let's define this function, stays active account. Self, and it needs account ID. Okay, and we're passing this account ID, gonna be accepted as account ID. Okay, so next thing, let's print currently active account ID. Okay, and this will be demo account ID, right? Like I mentioned so many times, it's set default account is demo account. So 94, 93 for real, 94 for demo. So currently 94 or demo account is set as active account. Now so what can be done is, let's say now I want to set real account as active account. Okay, so for that what can be done is, the simple thing is self dot active account, active balance ID gonna be this account ID. Okay, and let's print what we are getting. Okay, so this is gonna be active account before we do this. Okay, before we set real account as active ID, and this gonna be real account ID after we do this. Run the script again. Success, right? See, so first demo account was active account, now real account is set as active account. And now let's try to get the balance for real account. Okay, so for that first we need to switch, right? And after switching we can do like this, print API dot get active account balance, right? So I'm printing this function here because this function returns our account balance. It's not printing anything here, but rather it's returning the value. So that's why I'm trying to print it here. Okay, so what I'm doing is logging in, switching to real account, and after successfully switching to real account, I'm trying to print the real account balance. Okay, and this must be 0 because right now my real account balance, oh, this is so slow, my real account balance is 0. You can see, right? So it must give me 0. Success, right? It's giving me 0. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to switch to real account, then I'm going to switch to demo account, and I'm going to print like demo account balance, right? And here gonna be real account balance. I'm doing this for clarity. Okay, run the function. Excuse me. Okay, so what is that real account balance things? Okay, it must be above real account balance 0, demo account balance 20,082, 0 20,084. Okay, so far so good. Now there is one last thing that we need to do. Okay, this most stop is enough for switching from one account to another account and placing trade. You are good to go. Okay, there is not much things to do, but so one more thing that needs to be done is, okay, what needs to be done is subscribing and unsubscribing for instruments. Okay, so instrument means a binary option, turbo option, forex, cryptos, CFDs. These things are called instruments, and when we are switching the account, this thing needs to be done. Switching like first unsubscribe instrument from the last active account and subscribe instrument for the newly active account. Okay, so I'll show you from first. Here I'll refresh the page. I don't need to refresh the page. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it small so I can show you what I'm talking about. What's going on? Okay, so nothing is happening. So what I'm going to do is so what I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to, you see, I'm going to switch. Okay, so something happened here. Now let's slowly scroll down and slowly scroll down. Candles generated. So what is that profile? See, this is what needs to be done. Portfolio position changed, and routing filter is gonna be, see, marginal crypto. Another thing maybe for forex or another instrument, digital option. So this is what we need to do, and this is for the last active account we need to do unsubscribe instruments. Okay, and for new active account subscribe this instrument. Okay, so now this is the thing that needs to be done, and that's the only thing remaining now. Okay, so it says position dot portfolio change, right? So I will name, okay, name my function like this for clarity, right? Yes, for clarity. So what I'm going to do is define a function portfolio position change, exactly like in like WebSocket message, right? I'll pass it. So like I mentioned, first we need to unsubscribe instrument from last account and then subscribe for new account. Now how that thing can be done. So here, instead of this thing, what needs to be done is if save dot last active account, if save dot active balance id not equals to none. If we have like active account id, we need to unsubscribe instrument. Okay, we need to do unsubscribe thing, and for that what we need to do is self dot position change. Okay, we need to do position change, and for this what we need to do is unsubscribe. Let me double make sure. Okay, let me make sure this is what I'm doing. Okay, unsubscribe message, right? This is gonna be the message name, unsubscribe from this account id currently set active account id. Okay, and once successfully done, okay, so once successfully done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this requested account id as active account id. So now this is going to be this new requested account id. Okay, and after that what I'm going to do is we need to subscribe, right? First we need to unsubscribe from the old account, and then we need to subscribe for new account, new trading account. So for that what we need to do is, for that the thing is the message name should be subscribe message. Okay, so this is what we need to do. The payload looks like this. You can see turbo option is subscribing for turbo option. There are so many things, like a couple of things actually. I'll show you in a moment. First let me complete this. Okay, now subscribe for this new account. Okay, and pass this new account id. Okay, uh, 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 looks so good so far, so good. And instead of this we need to pass, I think it's better to pass save dot last save dot active balance id. I think this is more logical than that. Okay, that might raise an error or something like that. Okay, so this function is complete. Now we need to complete this portfolio position change. Now I can remove this thing. Okay, I can erase this thing. This thing is complete. Okay, so let's go one more time to WebSocket message. So this is how the payload should be, right? It should contain this payload: routing filters, instrument type, balance id, user id, okay, and name, and request id. I think this user id is optional, but user balance id is mandatory. Okay, so I'll skip this thing, but other things needs to be done, right? So let's do this, and we are done for this session. Okay, so first instrument type. So what are the instruments type available? First is CFD, okay, and then there is forex, right? Crypto, digital option, DID, digital option, binary option. Okay, so we need to do unsubscribing for each instrument, do subscribing and unsubscribing for each instrument. Okay, so that means we have to loop for this. So for, yes, instrument types. So what needs to be done is, now let's make a payload. Message gonna be, so it's gonna contain couple of things. First gonna be name, okay, and second gonna be version, okay, and then params, and this params gonna be dictionary, and this params gonna contain two things: instrument type and user balance ID. Okay, so user balance ID is going to be, user balance ID is going to be self dot self dot, or actually this thing, portfolio position change. Oh, it's sending us two thing, right? So we must receive it. So let's say uh, message name and account ID. Okay, so account ID gonna be this one, and instrument type gonna be instrument, right? Instrument means one particular item from this list. Okay, and then what's the error that I'm getting? Statement must be separated by new lines or semicolons. Okay, this is the issue. And version gonna be version 3.0, 3.0, and the message name gonna be this. Okay, this is the message name. Okay, so this is the payload message name, and this is the subscription or main message name. Okay, so included, right? What's left? That's it, right? Version is included, name, subscription message, yes, we have it, and then params, instrument, user balance, all done, right? This request ID is auto created in self.websocket. Just let me show you how it's done. See, when request ID is not, or it's not passed, it will automatically creates, right, using random strings, using time. Okay, using time.time now. Okay, so we don't need to pass that. All right, so all good to go. Now let's make WebSocket request and see what happens. Self dot uh, WebSocket request, send WebSocket request, and we need to pass two things. First gonna be this message name. Okay, message name gonna be subscribe or unsubscribe, right? So first gonna be this message name, and second gonna be this message payload. Okay, so everything looks good. Now I will not do this. No. Okay, I'll comment this line and let's try to switch the account. What happens? Excuse me. Okay, you see there are no issues, and subscribing and unsubscribing is done, right? We haven't received any issues or any errors, so let's consider it's done, right? Now I'll uncomment this line. Okay, First we are switching to real account from demo account, and then from real account to demo account. Let's see the response. I'm just trying to show you that no errors occurred and we're getting what we are uh, supposed to get, right? Okay, so real account balance 0 and demo account balance 0. You may not see different response than what we did here, right? Without sending without doing this message, this subscribing and unsubscribing message. Even before doing these things we were getting the same data, right? And after doing this we are not getting any new responses, right? This is a bit confusing, doesn't make sense. But later on, when there comes a function or particular operations to do, these things will come in handy, and I'll show you and explain this thing in most detail. Okay, so that's all in this video. Okay, I'll show you what we did in this video. Okay, first we wrote this function called get active account balance. So what this does is gets currently set active account balance, right? And then we wrote another script, another function to switch from one account type to another account type. Okay, and for this we need to pass account type. Okay, and that needs to be string. So for now it's real and demo account, right? For tournament account it's same, just the thing is we need to select particular tournament account ID. The thing is for real account and demo account, this remains the account ID remains forever the same, unique, forever the same, right? But for tournament the account IDs are different because tournament lasts for few days or few weeks and then they expire, and that tournament account ID becomes unavailable. So for that case they're gonna be little more different handling, but the logic remains the same, just different handling, just additional things to do. I'll be doing that later on when I get my account funded and have joined in one of the tournaments. Okay, and then other function we wrote was is this stays active account, and what this does is basically unsubscribe instrument from last active account and subscribe for instrument for new active account. Okay, so these are the 4 or 5, how many functions we wrote? 1, 2, 3 and 4 functions. So we wrote 4 new functions in this tutorial, right? So everything looks good, we're not getting an error and we're getting what we are expecting. So all done and dusted off. So that's all in this video. In the next video I'll be showing how to refill demo account balance, and I'll show you how to actually load more than 10,000. You can load 20,000, 30,000 or any amount, any specific amount you want. Okay, I'll be showing that in that video, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions or issues you can reach me out to me via my telegram, or you can put the comment down below. So thank you.